Hello, how are everyone? Hi, Death. Yeah, that one already got away. Sorry. Okay, I need to start my stream raider battle because luckily this game is plenty of opportunity for doing such. Ugh, there's still so many bad guys. Could we get it to where there wasn't so many bad guys? Alright, well, my archer's level 18. I guess I'm just gonna go with that and hope for the best. Helicopter outside for some reason. Okay. And then we need to turn on the pretzel rocks. That is an interesting beat. Okay. I don't actually remember exactly where I left off in this game, but we'll see. Streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out on the upper floors so that the neighbors can reach across to shake hands. More likely exchange of pleasantries. I feel like I did this already. Hope it didn't restart. Strange horticulture. It restarted? What the heck? Oh well, I guess that's fine. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Guess we just gotta quit. Alright, let's end the stream. Sorry. But it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and lights in short supply on the street levels in this town. I'm confused. I clicked continue. Recently the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked all have their uses after all. All text, if you're having difficulty, you can use a mouse to zoom it out. So it's not a big deal that I restarted, but I found it. An excerpt on the elusive Wandering Moo. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the Gilded Dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ears for me. Screechy, screech. Meow, meow. Okay, so this can go in the drawer. I've already played all this part, but at least now you'll get to see it. Must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppe. I think it's this one. Almost positive. So you have this cool little book of horticulture, and it has interesting descriptors in it, and you have to kind of guess sometimes which plant it's talking about, because there may be two that are very similar. Vibrant petals of this plant can be brewed to create a drought that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing abilities. Flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So now we have identified that that is in fact the St. John's poppy. And we've gotten a new book entry. And then I am that person, so I label them all. When you do Death Stranding again? Next Wednesday will be Death Stranding again. Not Pappy. Poppy. Yeah, next Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be my Death Stranding day. I might do some recordings of it during the weekend. We'll see how I feel, but I'm probably just gonna end up vegging out on TV during the weekend. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. food for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for ya. I don't know why. That's his voice now. Will I remember? Nope, he'll have a different voice next time. Ooh, look at my travel bits. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger. Just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in this cursed place, I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. So we need to go to the northeast corner of the woods south of Gosforth. So that's how we can kind of get clues about where to go. So Gosforth is here, this is the forest south, and this is the northeast corner. So this is where we need to go to get that one. So we click on our Explorer and go there. And then it says, oh, let me zoom out. It's gonna do that weird. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench of and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. And then we get a new plant. We don't know what the plant is, but if we get a page description from it, then we can figure it out. I like little puzzle games like this. They're pretty chill. Okay, we don't have enough travel energy yet, so this refills over time, but the trick is you can also water your plants to get travel energy. I just noticed there's a note up there. Noticed that before. And apparently you can't really overwater them, so that's good. Are there no plants over here right now? Oh, there is. Okay. And then I am super anal organized lady, so I will end up putting all my flowering plants here and my fungal plants there. And what is this? Aha. It's that thing that I still don't know what it does. Okay, so flower. That's a berry plant, so it's not quite a fungal plant. Leafy plants, we'll just put those in the miscellaneous plants. There we go. And then as I start, I don't know if these are actually fungal, but I kind of count them as such. I guess this one is actually more of a leafy plant, but whatevs. As I discover them, I start to organize them more. Oh, look, there's way more. Okay, well, okay. Discovered ones go there then. Get our flowering plants over here. I was literally at a point where I had like half of these discovered and a bunch more just hanging out. But whatevs, it's cool. Like I could probably figure out the names of most of these just by looking in the book. From what I've already discovered. Okay, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. It's interesting though, because that makes me think there's gonna be a lot more plants. Okay, we can travel again. So the other one said the library in Ambleside. What is this? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it a secret. Okay, northeast of Backbarrow. Let's go there. Backbarrow. Well, there's Ambleside. Backbarrow. Northeast would be here. Nothing's here. Dang. So we guessed the wrong spot on the map, but that's okay. We'll help a customer and see what happens. Oh, this guy. He's Grumpy Man. Something's got these witches in the forest stirred up. Oh wait, it's not the guy that I thought it was. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust the sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Finnet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to come over here. Maybe that is the angry guy. I think it was an older dude, though. So he wants lemon dandy, which says curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. I think it's this one then. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Okay, and then we get a new plant that he just gave us. Because, what did he say he was trading? Oh, see, I remembered it the first time. Hold on, it's a new one, so it'll be in here. Was it candy root? That when the medicinal power was going to aid in digestive troubles and prepare quickly. I think it was Gandy root. And this is the one that he gave us. And it looks like it just opened instead of hanging down. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves irritate petals. So we can inspect it. The leaves are quite soft, so then it's not that one. Is this one? Leaves are coarse when I touch it. Yeah, see? It looks a lot better. So that one is Gandy root. And this one is lemon dandy. I might as well just go through the book and just do it, because, you know, why not? Foxbutton is considered to be considered by some to represent a contracted friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposite pairs along the stem. This one? Stiff leaves. Smells of nothing that I can detect. So, small leaves, delicate flowers. Just said stiff leaves. Smooth, waxy leaves. Small red berries. So the other thing is we might not have it yet. So, forest camphor. I think that's that one maybe? Strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. Camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. It's pungent but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft, yellow, and leaves are waxy. Powerful soporific effect, making it pungent but not unpleasant. Well, we're gonna say I'm pretty sure that is forest camphor. Pretty sure. Safe to consume in small quantities, grants strength for short periods. Interesting. Be used to open a lock no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves earn it the nickname Lovelock. I think that's this one. Flowers are made of many smaller blue flowers. They smell pleasant. Wait a second. Dark blue cluster made of many smaller flowers. Ooh. But it says bulb. This is a bulbous flower. This is not a bulbous plant. They're heart-shaped. But we also just might not have it yet. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. I remember that one. Oop. Smooth waxy leaves. Veined leaves with a waxy finish. Smells strongly of sour milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Oh, lovely. Well, we'll stop guessing for now. So this other one, dangerous plant, grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of the background. The hills! The hills have eyes. Okay, where was... There's background, there's the hills, so in here is where we needed to go, not over here. Weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned to bright sunshine. The good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. But by the time I'm done, the clouds soon back over a cloak of a welcome shade. New plants acquired. It's a dangerous plant too, apparently. Okay, and then we need to go to Ambleside to Liberty. Alright, Faye, what you got for me? My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Force can't for me. You sure? Yeah. I win. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay. Don't have one that smells buttery yet. Sorry, Hellebore. Got any wandering boo that always reminds me of, oh, what's her name? The old hermit inventor, the wanderer? Anyway, the boo, if you've got it. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have an entry for that yet because I need to do this and go to here and go to Liberty. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passions for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. So called that it does something. So called because this fungus can move. Oh, right, it's this one. This fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of several meters in a single night. The gills on the other side of the mushroom form beautiful flowing lines, and they are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant named Fingersbane. Not as spongy as most mushrooms, in fact, the underside is somewhat sharp, red spores. Oh, there you go. Lady of Summer. Okay, so you, my friend, are a wandering boo. Boo slash fingers. Bane. Put you in the fungal section. Okay, that could go there, that could go there. End the day. We did it. I don't know why it didn't save. I swear I saved last time. It even had a continue option. If I didn't have a save, there wouldn't have been a continue option, right? Ah, yes. I remember this clue. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. So I have to figure out who killed the Queen Witch, or whatever. Okay. Row H, the third river. beach. 1, 2, 3, right here. Dead deer in the river, yellowed bone, protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. There we go. Okay, so that's probably all of our travel for today. Let's help some customers. That's the grumpy man. Bring me a sample of Apis demiscis. And be quick about it. That dang cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in the shop like this. Okay then. Apis demiscis is the common name of something else. Oh, wait, there it is. Gandhi root. Oh, it's this one. I'll be a jerk about it. Okay. Next. Oh, hello, Mr. Post Office Man. Lycandermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. That was not his accent, but now it is. Here's your mail. Thank you. Travel time. There's an old slate mine at the Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnel left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Alright, to Amos. What was it? Hard Knot. There's the Hard Knot. Iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance of the tram tunnel. Rusted, but it may be rusted. It may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Calvium, which was also known as something else. Was it Lemon Dandy? Oh, it's the heart-shaped one. I think it's this one. Oh, wait, no, gosh, diggity dang it. I hate when I do that, because now it won't let me go there, because it's like, no, you don't have enough travel points. Diggity dang it. Get some more travel points by watering the plants. One more. There we go. No, I didn't want that there. It goes there. One more in a couple seconds, I guess. There we go. I can't believe that I didn't click use plant. There we go. Clavilium, otherwise known as Lockhart. Label, Clavilium, Lockhart. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Ooh, 3 plants. Diggity dang dang, son. 4 plants. Woo, that's a lot. Okay, move all these fungal friends over here. Okay. Now we help a customer. Hello, ding ding. I'm headed to Grizzledale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. No, that's the one that's like a sign of friendship. With the leaves, I think it's this one. Nope, maybe not. Leaves on either side. Blue blue flowers, stiff leaves. What does it say? Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposite pairs along the stem. It's gotta be one of these three. I'm gonna go with this one. Woo! Rimlock. Okay, that can go away. That can go away. I can label this fox button. Ding! I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them off? I need my sleep. The harlequin blue is the one that screams when you light it on fire. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out a high-pitched shriek, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. So, bushy blue flower. Blue flowers, light airy scent. Sure, that one. I don't know if any of my roommates are home, and I'm smelling a weird smell that might be something burning. So I'm gonna be right back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the house isn't burning down. One moment, please. Well, I was gonna say the roommates aren't home, but they literally just got home. But I don't know what the smell was, so alrighty then. Hey you, go lay down. Don't need to growl at people. Lay down. Yeah, I don't care. Thank you. Okay, no. Shush. Back to it then. Ding. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring your spirit peace. Nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look out to outside help. This is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry into the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Mary's breath, you say? Wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect large amounts of water it requires. It is also said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in a royal garden so that the king could assure the trusted confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Which one of these was waxy leaves? What was this one? Stiff leaves. Huh? Delicate. scent. Ooh, that's the butter one. What the hecky? One of these had waxy leaves. Was it this one? Smooth waxy leaves. Okay. Oh, well, that was the wrong one. Wide waxy leaves. This is the next widest one. Waxy finish. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. The insanity is setting in. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in the Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore, across from the Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the sister of Arduina. Okay, so battle time. Well, time to get crushed. Maybe it'll reset finally. I was definitely able to take out way more units with my ballista dude, but seemed more... well, I don't know. Start new map. Confirm. Okay. Oh, I got upgrade? Ah. Now, hopefully we can... Very easy. Okay, well, be very easy. That'd be great. There we go. Now I can handle this. This should be fine. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, right. So we identified Mary's breath. Eh. Then we also identified the buttery one. Don't remember which one. That's not what I meant. I don't remember which one was the buttery one, but oh, Butterdale. Flowers smell buttery to some people. This one? Light buttery scent, yes. Hello, urchin. Hello, hello, how are you? That needs to go there. That needs to go back there. There. Hello, 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 hello. We're playing with plants. And kitty cats. Hi, my meow. His name is Hellebore. I am this close to reporting you, halfwit. Last plant you gave me made my skin itchy furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Go lay down. Butterdale or Meekdo? Well, I just did the Butterdale one, which is this one. Oh, not ring bell, give plant. Just applied to rent a house and had 2 interviews for better jobs today. How are you today? That is so awesome. That's great to hear. I hope you get what you want and it's successful. I'm doing great today. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting because so today, the day before, I've been like mid-80s where I'm at. In California, where I was at, it's like 110. But tomorrow is supposed to be like 99, 100, and then the next day is supposed to be 100. So Friday, Saturday are gonna be interesting, and then Sunday is supposed to go back down to like 85. So I'm doing great. I'm just prepping for the heat. Gotta be strategic about when I take the pupper out. Luckily, his morning walk is early enough that it's not hot, and then at nighttime he just goes down really quick just to a little back area, goes potty and comes back up. So luckily there's that. But yeah, still have to make sure he gets a nice big walk in the morning when it's cool enough. So we're staying in the low 80s here finally. Nice, that's always good. Dark red fruits. That was this one. Small red berries. I guess that's not a dark red fruit. It was this one? Delicate flowers. No, this one. Red fruits, long flat leaves. But what was the one that I just got? Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a much sought after decorative plant. Although it is difficult to care for, it may be pleasant looking, but touching the leaves against the bare skin will cause painful sores. I think that was this one? Fingers ache from handling this plant. But that's not made up with the different florets, though. Oh, that's not it. That helps, yeah. For sure. Okay. End of day. Oh, I guess I could have tried to travel to the forest. Oh well. I've technically already gotten past all of this part, but for some reason it didn't save the game. So, eh. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measures, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rusland, south of Crinkle Crags. Let's pull out the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Okay, so Hawkshead is here. Lowick. Where's Lowick? East of Lowick, so I feel like Lowick should be on the left side then. Ah, there's Lowick. So it's on this side of the map, in this section up here, west of Rusland. Rusland. Where are you, Rusland? Oh, there's Rusland. West of Rusland. So we've narrowed it down to this section. South of the Crinkle Crags. So it's literally here. Okay. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing in the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and I am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Find them plants that crazy men point me to. Cool. Love it. Alright, you, my little friends, need to go over here with these ones. So you are not a flower. Okay. Alright, Hellebore, what do we got for peeps today? I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it, something or another? I'm no green-eyed Dreyer, but that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. I think it was Lady of Sumner. Lady of Summer. Leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids the condition of memory deterioration associated with old age. She doesn't look that old, but... Okay, curly leaves, pretty flower. This one? Dark flower. With an attractive flower and a hardy nature. Single sweet-smelling dark flower. Sure. It looks like it to me because it's got the two, what are those called? It's not patella. That's something in the human body. I used to know. Way back when I took a biology class. Okay, Lady of Summer. Now you go over here. That get moved. Rude. Okay. Get a bing ging ging. This I can go find us deep in the Grizzledale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. So this is the Grizzledale Forest. Okay. A mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. Torver. There's Torver. A mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. And each square is 1 mile. So there's the shore. So it's gotta be in this block, I think. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs, into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth and veins, her hair all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. Wren. Long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. I want to say that was this one? Scratches the back of my throat. Nope, not that one. No flower. Wait, we already figured out what this one was. Oh, I forget which one it was though. I'm gonna put it over there because I need to find it and name it. No, it says leaves. It's gotta have leaves. Small red berries, maybe. Flat, long leaves. It is this one. Nope, not that one. I'm about to go crazy with dread. What the hecky? It said it had no flower though. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant. I think it is one of the flowering ones and they trick you with it. Smells sweet like rhubarb. Yeah. Yeah. No? Oh boy. It is this one? Ay vey. It just said it smelled scratchy. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I better label this before I forget. Wren. And this one, the waxy leaves, that was like the dew or something? Nope, not that one. Waxy wide leaves. Yeah, this is. What did I label as Mary's bread then? I don't think that's Mary's bread. Smooth, waxy leaves. Yeah, no, I think this one's Mary's breath. Oopsie, just trying to kill people. No big deal. That's the one that I thought was Mary's breath. But this, how do I take the tag off? There we go. Unless that is Mary's breath. Oh boy, I don't remember. Well, I guess we'll find out when somebody asks for it next. I extract a sample of Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around. It seems they do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Ooh, that's the spiky one. Okay, I still don't know what this flower is for, but that's fine. They're saying the artist's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust the sisterhood, but it seemed to me the artist always looked out for less fortunate. Cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant to keep up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay, I need to find a warming plant. Burn incense made from this woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. Tufts of lamb's wool? Nope. Bishop's parasol, mushroom found in dark, damp places. Feeding on any light that gets close to it, it can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surrounding in darkness. Gills on the underside of the mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Small amount of light. Viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Parasol. We're going back to the I pretty much know most of these, gonna just find them anyway zone. Brimlock. Suffering from hypothermia. Aye, there we go. Can be rescued by a drought made from the leaves of the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. I think that's this one. Smooth, waxy leaves. This one is the brimlock. That one is Mary's breath. Okay, so to the Great Gable we go. Where is it? Is the question though? Up here. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. Should do the sensible thing and turn back now, unless a brimlock. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and presently rewarded. Okay, everybody, like, let's just chill though, okay? Okay, thanks. Getting close. I had like all this and then like some of this filled up when I was playing last. Okay, so that's all that for today. What do we got? The plant is cursed. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay, simple enough. A meshy room, you say? Hey Simone, my friend. Hello. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out that information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance in Red Pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Common trouse. Found in Red Pike. Red Pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. New plant acquired. Common trouse. Okay. Something like that. There we go. That's better. Oh, okay, well, we didn't have to shove that far. And then we can just move these down here. Okay. A little bit of a Subnautica reference there. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of a show on every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. I've used some shimmerlung. Need to know, have I shimmerlung? Bright stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, lighting off near blinding white-purple lights. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. I guess those are flowers. They didn't look like flowers to me, but okay. Shimmerlung. There's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over. Nobody seems to have it. M something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I don't know that you shouldn't touch. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Interesting. Do? Is that what you... Alright, so it's not typical. It's pleasant look like, but touching the leaves against the bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay. Thorns. Persif leaves. Barb scent. Dark blue petals, soft and feathery to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Okay, I am in dread. My brain is fractured. feel revived. My mind is whole again. I fixed my broke brain. I'm confused. Flowers made up of smaller florets make this sought after decorative plant also difficult to care for. Grow at the end of thin stems. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Beautiful flowers made of small. I mean, maybe that's it? I don't know. We'll find out later, I guess. Ding. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. Thing called hearing anything. Common trouse? I thought I labeled that already. Oh, I labeled it, but that does not mean that it was discovered. I just labeled it because the chick told me to go find the common trouse. Okay, back to here. Okay, no, stab it. There we go. Psychic abilities, mushrooms. This is a red flower that provides shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. This one is candlewood. Candlewoof. Awoo. Common trouse. Windpikes, lives been used for centuries. The bomb gets ice trains. Sleeping drowse. Friendship. Fabulous plant lips. Let's turn black. Poison is so potent. Even touching the plant can be painful. Ooh, I bet you that's not that one. That one. There's one of these that I was like, ooh, that hurts. Did it get shunted somewhere? Hi! No worries, no worries. I've just been chillin'. Urchin said hi, Dust said hi. People been in and out. One of these. Unless I lost it because I broke my brain. It's possible. Okay, so he needs a red flower that helps him remember things. St. John's Poppy, I don't think is a memory thing. That's for hearing. Oh, wait, duh. He needs to hear better, not memory. The other dude was memory. Oy vey. So my game didn't save, so I restarted. So I'm kind of like running through the beginning stuff, but time passed a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight. Did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Okay, let's go in here. Isn't this game great? I like it. Yeah, I love it a lot. Doesn't seem to be too popular with the viewers, but that's okay. Fox Button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There'd been a body found up in this one side stone circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Venet. Long, soft leaves. Quite soft. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was putting them up there. Start moving some of these back, I guess. There we go. Okay. Oh, ding! Time for our battle. Chrissy got 1 unit in. Thanks, Chrissy. Thank you, thank you. We might actually be able to beat the first one now, finally. 7 tries later. Wow. Chrissy, did you just like suicide bomb them? That was crazy. Well, Chrissy's the only one, so there you go. Let's go this way. I'm gonna stick with the archer. Alright, if you're playing Stream Raiders, get them units on. Morning, Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rushland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona. So, Grisdale, northeast of Rushland. It's right there. If they'll let me go in there, I doubt it, but we'll see. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Order, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Aha! Sharp thorns that protect you from predators. I have a couple thorny plants right now, I think. Actually, this is the only one. Okay. It's the right one. Plant acquired. Sneeze. I'm afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. Behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. Dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color and that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. Candlewood or Aquaria? Do I have either of those? Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characteristic of this plant. I don't see that, so we'll try for Candlewood. How far did you get in this game before you had to start over? The pretend witch lady was asked to come in on the murder, and somewhere around that area. So just past this, so I'm like almost caught up. Red flower that provides shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long thin stems grow along the tall leaves. Wait, oh yeah. Gidoi. Warreless. Beak. Yeah, like I'd already gone to this lady's castle and all that. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. I am the green-fingered one, and it's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they'll be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. You're cordially invited to Sizerg Castle, Lord and Lady Elizabeth. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Sizerg Castle. know it's here somewhere. I'm just overlooking it. That's Sedberg. I need. There's this. Told you I'd find it. Oh, well, yeah, forgot to read. Oh well, MBD. You can go there. There. Sure, that's fine. Looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Well, I mean, that could be anything. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers, coarse leaves. This is berries. Is this? Smoke feels like rough. Maybe it's that one? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna die. Break my brain anyway. Cause I'm not seeing anything else with yellow flowers other than this one. Oh, well. There's some that I have labeled because I have discovered them before. Yeah, obviously forgot that I had labeled them but not actually discovered them, and that's been a partial issue. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful. What happened to that poor young man up in Swinside? I've come for some stinking mount cap. Okay. Sunset mount trap? Is that what you mean? Mount cap? It's a type of fungus, domed cap, sometimes called stinking mount cap, is a result of unpleasant odor. It's thought to deter unwanted souls or spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans. It should not be eaten. Okay, I'll give you this, but don't eat it. Yeah, I figured the bugs flying around it was a good indicator. Sunset Mount Camp. Label. Set / stinking Mount Cap. Okay. Close for the day. Alright, alright. We've done all of our things. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Oh, she was 15. I thought it was saying her mother was 15 when she died. It's like, wow, how old was she when she had her? Well, I guess some people have kids at 12, so yeah. Okay. Go find this. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. I think there's only one abbey on here. There's an abbey. Oh, Magikarp escaped, dang it. That's the only abbey. Yet. Okay, so she lives in the castle northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. Where the Everheart grows. Dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stand alone on the hillside. On top, off to one side of the path, flower grows. The Everheart. Everheart. See, this is what I do, and this is what ends up messing me up, because now it's labeled, but then I don't remember that it's labeled. So, you know, it's a thing. You need to go over there. Labeled shroom. Okay. Sorry, Hellebore. I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calmed. I'm no longer tormented by visions of that woman in the jade mask and that terrible monster. Now I'm wondering if you have some worry list to keep my over-anxious thoughts at bay. I don't know. Do I have worry lists? You tell me. Aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to help ease the symptoms of anxiety. Huh? What? That's very vague. Smell wonderful. So, that one. Sniff it all you'd like. Okay. This one is worryless. It's an interestingly upbeat song for right now. Okay, meow meow. Met a strange man on the road to Segberg not 2 days ago. Stranger, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for a Winster Spring. I wrote this down for you anyway. What's the news? Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? The common trouse, I did. Where is it? Uh-oh. There it is. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Winster, where he came, though. Ooh, thank you for the units. Sidberg Castle, heading west. Easter River. Here. Hermit's Camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. Oh yeah, right. So down to 1, 2, over 3. 1, 2, 3. So just southwest of Sidberg Castle. The camp at the Winter Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, yes. Oh, the man says. You must take this. Take it, take it. At his insistence, I receive this long looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it's no use to me anymore. Oh, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Oh, ebony. I'm sure he's quite mad. Interesting. There's something you can do with that. I don't remember what, but it's a thing. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with a rare and beautiful caballia, like a rare huntsman with their geranthium-covered tombs. Caballia, you say? Rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Oh, that's already discovered plant. This one looks like it. Aye, right. That's right. Caballia. Okay, we're gonna start doing this. Okay. Well, we should leave them back here because we're going to have more flowered plants that are going to be discovered. Okay. Ooh, hi. Your reputation is growing, horticulturalist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop-heart. Really? Or is it Hofert? I cracked myself up. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stem, leading to blue flowers. Well, heckity heck. Blue flower, stiff leaves. Boom, there you go. Magic. Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid his investigation of the Swinson Stone Circle. This is about roughly past this is where I was at. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but curiosity got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet we've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Alrighty then, witch fig it is. Plant, which is confused with. Butterflies. Okay, well you're not really helping me out here. Red berries provide an energy boost the last several hours, pale in color. So it's the yellow berry one that she wants, and the red berry one is the other one. Okay, so this one is the witch fig. Red berry one. There it is. This one is the fever kiss. They do look similar-ish. Sorry, meow meow. Never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that dang cat still here. I need some bishop's parasol for work-related matter. Sure. End of day. The old man of Corniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and he did not look for her. Okay, the blind man is a mountain. Old man of Coniston. So where's Coniston? There's the old man. Coniston looks across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork right here. Heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. New plants acquired. I wonder if I'm supposed to just figure this out. So red ebony plant has a property of uncovering hidden secrets. Is red ebony a thing that I have in here? I don't remember seeing that. I thought I discovered which one was meek do, but the insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn it on the map in case you decide it's worth your time. Well, thank you, my friend. I can never find where this thing is, like, on the first try. It took me like 4 tries last time. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. Because this is this. And then there's a trail, which I think is this separation here. And it's like right here. Let's see. Maybe I get it on the first try this time. Oh, I did! Look at me go. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Or winter boar, apparently, is the other name. Winter Also known as blue aloe or blue winter, after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. Rubber leaves make it effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Blue-gray, this one? Oh. Blue-gray blue. Blue-gray? Same thing. Winter boar. Label. View. Winter boar. Blue winter. Here. Two new friends can go there. Collect. New plant acquired. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Order was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. Temporary acting Order is in panic. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing, a runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Jacob's Worth it is. It's worth a Jacob, that's for sure. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacob's Wood, but its leaves have most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used. Okay, so there's one of these clustered plants in here that says, like, oh, it's wandering or something. Smell. Glass. Spores. Light. Okay. Leaves them to have a mind of their own. There we go. Jacob's Worth. Jacob's Worth. I'll just put these down here, I guess. Boink. Bing. It's my wife's birthday and I wanted to get her something special. There was a plant that she used to love as a child that she hasn't been able to find in years. Sort of bulb-like that has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way, and the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Well, the only thing I have that's bulbous with lots of little flowers is that one. Ding. Hello, officer. Had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. Yeah, I'm not a joiner. Sorry. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. I think I do it anyway just because I'm like, why not? Okay, the church. Church. Sadgill Church. Sadgill? There is the saddest of gills. Sadgill. Church isn't hard to find. Here's your St. John puppet. Won't ignore you, I guess. Oh, this can go up here. That, so that can go over there. There we go. We're staying mostly organized. Only mostly dead. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of ritual having been performed in the stone circle, and the poor victim, well, the less said about him the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. Beginnings of a theory I'd like to run some tests, some guild and drop. You and all the other murderers. Turn black blood. poisonous bonus, you touching that. Ooh. Fingers ache from handling this plant. See, I think this is it, but okay, it is. That's the one that I think I accidentally put in for the meat tube. Which is not the meat tube. Oh, my labels are over here. Gilded Dendra. What do you got? What do you want? What are you happening? My aunt died 2 weeks ago. Sorry. I inherited her house. Hey, my uncle died and I got this flower shop. I had been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner in the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Yeah, but also, why do you want to open a coffin? Time's called Everheart. There you go. Royal Gentia. End the day. I think we're just about caught up. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Yeah, I've done this one before, so. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Thank you for all the units, me. I appreciate it. You're my only friend. Okay. 5 miles south of the tallest one. Grows in the sun. So I don't remember how I figured out what the tallest mountain was before. Well, time for the battle. I'll figure it out afterwards. Got someone else in there too. Oh, is Kiwi still playing? Oh no, just another person. I guess H50 is pretty cool too, because that's more than H2O, but maybe H50 is dangerous. Also sounds unstable. Okay, let's just go haste, because I feel like you will be going fast. Oh, well, I guess I should have did higher ground. Oh well. Never fear, we are better than the computer. Okay, well, Smee, do you want saints or healers? Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, I'm actually going to be ending at 8:30 because I started at 6:30. So that's actually our last stream reader for the night. There's only 10 minutes left, so I'm not going to start a whole nother one. There goes Sleepy, bye-bye. Okay. So there was some way... trying to remember how I figured out what the tallest mountain was last time. I don't remember. 5 miles south of the tallest one. Tallest but one. So it's the second tallest mountain. Oh, right. It says the meters right here. Wow, I'm real smart. That's what I am. Okay, 978, 902, 90210. Ooh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, zoom out. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree grows a plant. Oh, look at that pitcher plant. Gorgeous, I guess. What do you got for me? It's able to strip away the swift snares, vines, and lift the lid with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought it was at first, but then I looked closer. I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Solomon's scepter is a plant, right? Probably. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flower of these plants are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow among the stems. Sweet-smelling, you don't say. You think that if it was Solomon's scepter, it would like be a golden flower, but whatever. Guess not everybody knows that Solomon had a lot of gold. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beasts up near Swinside Stone Circle. They said it slaughtered half of his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down in Foxfield way. Kentmere Eye. Oh, this is the one that tricked me up last time. But now I know what to do. Use this. We go over Kentmere, and then we go to where the eye points, which is here. Or actually, I think it's... Yes, this is where I think I did this one, but it was supposed to be this one. Okay, here goes nothing. Ahaha! I did it right this time. He had a lot of copper mines. Wait, but I thought the whole thing was like Solomon had riches of wealth and gold aplenty and cypress trees and all that stuff. From Kentmere, I follow the bear. Am I thinking of somebody else other than Solomon? I thought it was King Solomon. King Saul? I thought it was Solomon that had all the money. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye. He was rich, yes, but he had copper mines. Oh, well. The more you know. Bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendall. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but all amongst the tangled undergrowth, the type of flowers flourishing. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? That's not a flower. That's berries. Y'all ain't even paying attention. That's berries and that's berries. Ding! Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed Gilthodendra that was used in the Swinside ritual. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that's used in several darker incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think through some more. Maiden's sorrow would help a lot. I had something else that was like a thinky plant, but I guess this will work too. Put himself into this plant between the finger and thumb and prevent the mind from wandering, providing focus. The flower of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along the stem that are thought to lend it its name. This one. I'm just going for it. Ooh, red ebony! I needed that for my magic box spyglass thing. I don't have no more room. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what this red ebony is then, because we need it to make magic. Plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to come from, since confusingly the large flower is in fact blue. This one? Odd protrusion. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Okay. And ebony. Maybe it's supposed to be agony? Agony! Boom. Sharker lurker. Maybe this will tell me something? Do a thing. Tell me a thing. No? Nothing. Okay, cool. Okay, what about this? Anything here? No? Okay. Cool. Love it. Anything on your direction? Oh, it works! What do you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to look at everything. Anything in the archive worth?
You done messed up, Aaron!
No I didn't, cause look, I clearly win. Sure there's no hidden secret messages from good old Amos. Hi, Wilbury. How are you? Looking for hidden magical writing. She is winning. Very tired today. Aw, sorry, bro. Did you have lots of work that you did today? Or just in general tired because the world sucks? Oh, well. Cat, do you have anything crazy magical on you? It looks like I'm going to have to make a trip back to the Black Comb. But okay, well, let's get close. I forgot. Sorry. There we go. Verona noticed something at the Sunside site that had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around here where you'd get slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up in Black Comb. Then again, Bradley Miller does claim the fairy stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anybody sneaking at me in the dark. Eyebright is the other spiky one. Bright colored thorns. This one. Just too good. I've definitely broken my mind once already, so I'm really not that great. I just have deductive reasoning, that's all. Is there room over here? There is totally room over here. That up there. There we go. I think I just need to get to the next day for it to save, maybe? I don't know. It's never stopped raining in Undermere. You have a reputation in a town for knowing unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope that I am in the right place. Gray sandfire, you say? Let me just pull it up. Sand. Oh wait, it's this one. Ha 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 ha. The second I saw the little picture, I knew. Oh look, clothes. And the day. Perfect timing. We need to label this one. Racing fire. There. Close that. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. End the day. Loic the Ilgil head Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before GG, thanks, I'm amazing. Wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grizzledale Forest. Ooh, is this how the sisterhood got started? Okay, well this needs to go into here. And then I need to save. Your progress is saved automatically. See, it says that it's saved automatically, but it didn't save it last time. Well, let's try something out. We're gonna quit to the desktop. We're gonna let it stop running. It's uploading the cloud status right now. Up to date. I'm gonna start it again. Continue. Everybody else reads this as continue, right? Maybe I needed to click load game. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, yep. There it is. But hey, look. I got to day 7 end last time I played. Oh, wait, no. This is all today. Okay, last time I played... Oh, I did get to day 8 Friday. And that's literally exactly where I am now. Okay, well... Now I know what to do. I'm just gonna delete all these. Because what's the point of having 2 games at the same point? But that's hilarious that I got to the exact same point that I had already gotten to. Delete multiples of these. Great, if I could. Which is where I am in my game. Oh, that's so funny. Roommate C got it too, and has been enjoying it quite much. Okay, so now I know that I need to go into load game, and I can't just click continue, which seems weird, but whatever. Oh boy, super lag potatoes. Sorry about that. Wow, that was some intense lag. Okay, well, let's see who's on that we can raid. Critical Role, but they've been on for an hour and a half already. Bittywood, Ravnica, Mojo. Struthy's on! We're gonna go raid Struthy. Drinky Fox is on too, but we're gonna raid Struthy. We haven't raided Struthy in a hot minute. And I love Struth, so. Struth. I mean, can't lie. I know he's playing the F word, but it's Struthy, and we love Struthy, and he's the most awesome Aussie that... Oh, okay. I know a lot of Aussies, but he's a really awesome Aussie. All of them are Aussie, but awesome. Yeah. Have a great night with Truthy. As always, if you have any prayer requests, please send them my way. You can send them through Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or email. But you know, it's pretty much anonymous any way you send it. It can be for yourself, for someone else, for just in general, and I will pray for you. Have a lovely evening or whatever time it is you're watching this, and we'll see you on a Monday with Scrap Mechanic. And hopefully we'll have a Noah and a Wolverine and a Smee. And if we don't play Scrap Mechanic because those people aren't there, then of course we will probably play Power Wash Simulator, or maybe we might play some more Death Stranding since there was a request for that. So have a good time, everybody. Bye bye.